What up? Hey, what up? What up? Hey, what up? Hey, what up? Hey, what up? Hey, what up?
Before I get started, let me give a shout out to George Morgan, who suggested that I do film study for Julian Love. What's going on, Pride Nation? This is Luke G's Field Review. We're back at it with another film study, this time of cornerback from Notre Dame, Julian Love. This was a fun film study. Julian Love reminds me so much of Byron Jones and Kareem Jackson. And what I mean by that is, it's not like he does all these things great to where he just jumps out of the screen and says, "See me, I'm here." It's not like he does one thing really well. What it is he has a very good knack for being disciplined and doing what is asked of him within the system that is asked of him. And when I do the film study on him, you're going to see some good, you're going to see some bad. But this is really a 50-50 draw. This is the type of player that you look at and you can't get mad or really happy. Like, he is what he is, but there's so much room for improvement. So some of the things that I noted for his strengths is he's very disciplined. And he has a very good football IQ. And you will see what I mean by that. You know, he understands down and distance and game time situations. He's very good in man coverage. He has pretty decent speed. He has a great deal of patience. He do backpedal, and I think you don't see too many cornerbacks do that. But he does do a good job of backpedaling. He has good ball skills when the ball is in his vicinity. And then we get over to the weaknesses. And then, you know, and like I said, it's a 50-50 thing. He's not very aggressive, in my opinion. He doesn't always attack in the run game. And what I mean by that is, when he realizes it's a run, it's not like he's fighting his way downhill to get in there and get dirty. You know, he's not trying to see what the smoke is about. He does do a very good job of positioning himself to make a play. But where I kind of give him a weakness is he does not do a good job of opening his hips and turning and changing direction. So he definitely needs to work on that. But let's get into it. And I'm telling you, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Right here, what I liked about this particular play is he did a very good job of going downhill and pursuing and avoiding blockers. What I did not like was his poor tackling job. And what you're going to see is he tries to hit the guy up high, in my opinion, and the guy gives him the Derrick Henry treatment. But what he do after that treatment is he recovers really well. So we're going to look at it. It's right here. So right here, he's diagnosing the plays. All right. So the play happens. He diagnoses. Now he's getting away from the blocker. But look at this. What in the world? And he gets up and recovers. I can respect that. Another thing that I noticed in this game, and Michigan is not the best example because offensively they were a little bit old school. But again, I just want y'all to be able to see this. So we can go to the 101 mark. And let me see. Where did I put it right here? So on this one is where he gave a nice cushion. And let's see. Come on, get the play going. All right. So what I like about this is he gave a nice cushion, but he did a great job of reading and reacting. And what you will see in this particular one is not only does he do a good job of reading and react, I want you to see the distance he closes in on this. And that's a good thing. So he's going to see it, and he's not going to do too much of a back paddle. But watch this. He automatically read, boom. And you saw that quick breakdown. He comes up and makes the tackle. Now, that's beautiful. Now we're going to go into another game. Okay, so we are in the Stanford game. This is where they went against Stanford. And there was a few good plays in here, but there were two plays in here that stood out to me. The first one happened here. And what you're going to see at this point is you're going to see a guy who really trusts his football IQ. And what bothers me about this is this. He's right here, okay? And he's going to see that it's a run. And what he's doing is he's processing this. And I love that. That's patience. That's good football IQ to process the play. What I don't like about it is I wish that he would go and get the guy and finish strong. And what you will see is he does not do that. What he does is he's processing. Okay, now the guy's already tackled and he's waiting to make the tackle. I would like to see him go and get aggressive. Okay, I would like to see him at this point right here as he's coming and he's processing. Okay, he's still processing. He's right here. He still's got the leverage. And what I would like to see is right here. Now this is a beautiful thing because he's trying to keep outside contained. Okay, now once he see him turn here, I want him to put his foot in the dirt and come and close. And the reason for that is because you have defenders here, okay, and you have pursuing defenders here. So if he comes and close this gap, that's his tackle. It's easy. But he waits and allows for that contact to come to him. So right here, even now, once he's tackled, he needs to be in here. Okay? And I know people are going to say, well, it's in slow-mo and it looks different. But even when I show you in fast time, you will see that there's some type of hesitation or lack of urgency to get there. So this is the play in fast time. And as you see, he's going process. What is he waiting on? You know, I don't like that. But that, you know, it is what it is. Again, he reminds me so much of Byron Jones from the Dallas Cowboys and Kareem Jackson from the Houston Texans. He doesn't do all these things that jump out to be like, oh, it's a human highlight reel, but he does his job, and I can't knock him for that. Now, one of the things that he did in this game comes at the 4:19 mark, and we're going to go to Mr. 4:19. All right, here we go. And so right here, what I loved about this is, again, he just does his job. As you can see, he's right here. He does a very good job of covering this receiver. And I'll let you see it in fast speed so you can see it. Now, the camera goes out of focus, but what I liked about this is he pressed him to the sideline. And so what's going to happen at this point is they're going to show it on the replay right here. And what I want you to see is watch the footwork, okay? So here comes the footwork. Perfect, down the distance. Now, does he get there a little bit early? Probably. That's slow-mo. But in real time, it looks bang bang. And he recovers and knocks this ball away. And what I love about this is you can't ask for better coverage skills than that. That's what you're getting when you draft a guy like Julian Love, okay? I love this guy. I love this player. I love his skill set. And those are the things that I love about this guy. To me, this would be a solid pick for anyone, okay? And if a person don't understand that, then shame on them. So we're going to go look at another game. Okay, so now we are in the Notre Dame versus Vanderbilt. And Mr. Love is right here. And why I marked this particular play is because I love when cornerbacks put their hands on the receiver. And what you're going to see right here is, as the guy comes off, look at that. He immediately goes and get him. And even though the play is going here, I don't care. He wouldn't put hands on him. And those are the things that you want to see. Now, on this next play that we're going to look at, which comes at our 117 mark. Okay. Mr. Love is right here. Okay. And what I love about this is he's going to do a very good job of recognizing the play as run and come up and make the tackle. Now, again, he's not the most aggressive tackler. He is not finna come and knock your head off. He's not a big hitter. And he's not looking for that smoke. He's a solid prospect to do his job. Okay? He is literally that guy you work with that you hate because he doesn't get upset, he doesn't complain, and he just do his job and go on about his day and don't say much. And right here, you're going to see just that. So he sees it's a run, and he comes up and make the tackle. And when we go back and take a quick look at it, because I like to kind of drill home points, when we go back and we take a quick look at it and we just slow it down to see how this play was developed and how it was diagnosed, you get a more of an appreciation for it. So he's right here. He's going to recognize his run. Says, "Oh, nope." He's going to recognize his screen. And he's going to turn around and come up and boom, make the tackle. Was it a big hit? No, but the guy's down. I don't need much more than that. And so to me, I could appreciate that. Right here, this play irritated me. And I think what irritated me about this play was he doesn't look back. He does a lot of things well, but I realized if he looked back more often, he would have more interceptions. But he's so disciplined. He's so fundamentally sound in doing his assignment that he doesn't even look for those type of plays. If it comes his way and he sees it, great. But for the most part, he just wants to do his job. So what you're going to see is he's right here, and the quarterback is going to throw a horrible pass, in my opinion, which, could be there. But at the next level, this could be a penalty. And what you're going to see is it hits the guy right in the back. But what he does is he face guards the receiver and runs into the receiver. And it was not called for a penalty. But again, he's right here. Okay. And you're going to see from this replay that if he just turns around, this is an interception. You got to be able to sometimes read that receiver. And the receiver's looking for the ball. And he runs into him. Now, for some of you Detroit Lions fans, that probably was a sore spot because it looks similar to what happened in the Dallas Cowboy game. But it isn't. The difference is, in the Dallas Cowboy game is, Brandon Pettigrew was trying to fight back towards the pass, whereas the defender was pushing him away. He just ran into him. So, I definitely wish he would look back, but nonetheless, it's a good play. This play right here was one of the ones that I wanted to point out to show you that he needs to work on changing direction, lowering his center of gravity, and flipping those hips. So what you're going to see is he's already got a nice cushion. That does not bother me. But he's going to bail out. But his reaction is going to be great. What I don't like is he somehow makes a false step, gets turned around, and to me, if he's going against somebody like Tyreek Hill, that turnaround is enough for that guy to be gone. But he gets turned around, and what I do love is he does get his head back around and line himself up to put himself in a perfect position to still make that tackle. I did not like that he waited for that contact to come to him, even though I can understand why he waited. I didn't like it, but he did wait for the receiver to come to him, and I feel like that can cause a lot of problems in itself. So I'll let you guys watch it, and you will be able to see exactly what I'm saying. So he's right here, boom, and somehow gets spent. I don't know why that is. But to show you the play at a faster speed, we'll just go back a little bit and I'll show you the play at a faster speed. And I'm not gonna make this a long video because it's not much you can pick at with this guy. I mean, he's really solid, and I realized that when it came to Julian Love, 2016 they tried him and they said, oh, it might have been a joke. 2017 The haters who thought it was fake realized that he's not a game. 2018, they put respect on his name. So again, we're going to watch this in fast time, or normal speed, I should say, and you'll be able to see what I mean about flipping those hips. Okay, you gotta flip these hips. Okay, and the thing about it is why did he have to turn? Why not stick your feet in the dirt, drop your center of gravity, and go? So it's a lot going on there. Let me see. Another play. Another play that happened is, I gotta show you this because I think what's cool about this play is to show you that IQ he has. He got beat on this play somewhat, and the next time this play came back, he improved upon it. So I want you to see how he's going to let this guy do a drag and he's going to trail, because he's going to put hands on him. And that's what you want to see. You want to see him put hands on him. But he somehow gets himself in a position to trail. And so what's going to happen here is he's going to get beat. And when he gets beat, I'm going to show you a play down the road where it's a I ain't going for that. So he gets hands on the guy, and the guy just beats him. It is what it is. It's gonna happen. Okay, he did his job. It's just that guy, he did his job. And sometimes when two people do their job, you're gonna have problems. Now, what I do notice is right here they show you the replay, and as you can see, he's right here. This is him, and he's gonna put their hands on him. Boom. Now at this point, you gotta flip them hips, and that's why this guy was able to break out of that route like that and get a good trail, get a good speed to make him trail him like that, because he didn't flip those hips. Now, this right here is by far some of the best coverage I have ever seen in a cornerback, and some of the best coverage I've seen from the prospects I've did film review from. Look how he does this. Okay. Put hands on the guy. Oh God, look at this. He's already bullying him, and he's pressing him to the sideline. Now, as he's pressing him to the sideline, what I want you to see is he starts to maintain that position. And what I love about what he's doing here is, as he's pressing him, he's reading off of the receiver. So he's literally reading off the receiver. This would have been an interception if he looks back. Okay, but he didn't, and he broke it up. But if he looks back, that's an easy INT. So right here, what you're going to see is he does a nice job recognizing that this play happened to him earlier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and show you the play. But I want you to see that this is much later in the game. Okay, as you can see, it's third down. It's in the third quarter. It's 1st and 10. And this guy's going to run a drag. And I want you to see how he plays it. Don't put hands on him, but keeps his fundamental sound right here. And he's going to do a very good job staying to the hip. Knock the ball away. Perfect. Now, I'm going to go and show you the play that this happened earlier in the game, and he got beat on. Same play. And what you're going to see is this time he's going to put hands on him. But what he does is, when he put the hands on him, he does not flip his hips. And now he becomes a trailing cornerback. So he puts the hands on him. Boom. The receiver breaks his route. And now, because he didn't flip his hips, the guy is off to the races. But he makes the tackle. Again, didn't look pretty, but he still did his job, ladies and gentlemen. He still did his job. And what I love about those two plays is he recognized that route from earlier and adjusted. Anytime that happens, it's not much you can be upset about. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when a player don't want that smoke, okay? And he's right here, and he don't want this smoke at all, okay? He could have been way more aggressive than this, but he don't want this smoke. So right here, he's right here. It's clearly a run. And what my problem is with this is he needs to take off. He needs to take off and go. So I'll go back and show you what I mean by this, okay? He's right here. He's going to see his run. Okay? Do not lose him, ladies and gentlemen. Because what he should be doing is flying up in there. But he does have a fundamental mindset and a high football IQ to diagnose the play. What you're going to see is instead of him flying up in there, he's going to let everything develop. But now at this point, get in there. Get in there. And let it be known you there. But he didn't want that smoke. On this play right here, and like I said, I'm trying to make this video shorter, but okay. He's right here. I hate that he waits for this contact to come to him. Because if he goes and meet it, it's a different result. But pay attention to him as the ball is handed off. He don't want no parts of this. Get in there. Don't wait for them to come to you. He got so many things that was great about him. I didn't have to go and look at too much film. Here's my overall review of Julian Love. What you see is what you're gonna get. The only benefit that you have with Julian Love is he has so much more room for improvement, so much room to grow. And when you look at Julian Love, what you find out is this guy just does his job. You know, he reminds me so much of that one employee who doesn't talk a lot, shows up to work, don't complain, do his job, and go home. And sometimes you want to hate him, but you love him because he doesn't bring negativity to your life. That's what Julian Love is. And there are so many examples that I can make a 45-minute video on all the great things he did. The biggest thing I noticed was in 2016, okay, I felt like teams tried him. In 2017, they thought 16 was a joke, and the haters said he was fake. And they found out the hard way that he wasn't for play in 2017. In 2018, they put respect on his name and didn't do a lot of targeting to him. Because you know why? When that ball is in his vicinity, he is going to make a play on it. If you put him in the right system, he's going to do his job. If you want him to press the guy all day to the sideline, he's going to press him all day to the sideline. If you want him to man cover, he's going to man cover. Zone cover, zone cover. Whatever you want him to do, he's going to do. That's it. That's it for this film session. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it's a little lengthy, but like I said, I try my best to be detailed for you. But until next time, Pride Nation, what up, though?